Hey folks, it's Neil of Anchor Ranch Farm in beautiful Scioto, Oregon. This is a proof of concept video. You can see here, you can see the tracks of the chicken tractors that we ran over the summer. If you don't know, if this is your first time on the channel or hearing about us, we are a pasture-based livestock farm in the Willamette Valley of Oregon. We raise all our animals outdoors on pasture. We raise chickens inside mobile coops. That's them over there without the tarp roofs on, because we don't want those to get blown away in the wind and rain that we get here in the wintertime in Oregon, and we don't have any. It's too cold for chickens right now. But we raise our meat chickens in those mobile coops. They don't have a floor on them, so the chickens are always on grass, and we move them every day to fresh grass so that they aren't sitting in their manure. And the idea is that as the chickens move along, they scratch up the ground and the grass and eat the weeds, and they leave their nitrogen-rich manure behind, and it fertilizes the pasture. And I think you can see proof of these are our laying hens. They do fine over the winter here, and they free range. As you can see, I think that's proof of concept. Let's look at this. Now, this pasture was 2 years ago. It was being farmed conventionally by somebody else in wheat and oats. We planted a pasture mix and then mowed it, let it stand for a year, and then mowed it once. The grass this past summer got almost waist high, and you can see there's, I think, a few things going on here. First of all, just the nitrogen from the meat chicken manure has caused growth now that it's cooler, so the cool season grasses are growing, and we've had a decent amount of rain here in the very end of November. And also you can see the thatch of straw here that was mowed. There's grass coming up. There's grass coming up here, but it's because of all this straw and thatch, it's not getting as much sunlight, so it's not growing as much. So the chickens both scratch this stuff up and eat some of it. They like to eat any seeds that are left behind and scratch it into the ground, and then their manure also fertilizes. So there you go. And the reason that if you're on the channel, you've probably seen these videos, but the reason why we don't free range the meat chickens is they are not as agile as these wonderful ladies and their rooster pal. And so the meat chickens, we have a lot of hawks, and we have foxes, and we have mink, and we have snakes. Lots of things that like to eat chickens, and the meat chickens just are not able to get away fast enough. So we give them a nice covered mobile coop so they are safe, but they're also in the fresh air all the time and on grass all the time. There you go. Proof of concept. Grass is looking great. Doing really well. And we'll keep going next year. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace be with you.